All right, today we're diving into a piece of tech that claims it can basically turn hunting from an art of guesswork into a data-driven science. It's an AI-powered app called XHUNT, and it might just be a total game changer for how we approach the hunt.
But let's just start with a really honest question here. I mean, if you're a hunter, you've definitely thought about this. How much of what we do out there is really based on skill and experience? And how much of it is just a shot in the dark? You hope you pick the right stand. You hope the wind doesn't shift. You hope the animals are actually moving. It's a lot of hoping. And that right there, that's what we could call the hunter's dilemma. It's this never-ending battle against a ton of variables that you have absolutely no control over. It can make all your careful prep and planning feel like you're just rolling the dice every time you head out.
I mean, think about it, right? You're constantly up against the weather, which can change in a heartbeat, the totally unpredictable whims of animals, and yeah, just good old-fashioned luck. You could spend weeks scouting, find the perfect spot, and then a sudden change in wind direction just wipes out all that hard work in an instant.
So this really lays it all out. On one side, you've got the old way. You're guessing, you're relying on generic tips, and it's a whole lot of trial and error. But what if there was a new way? What if you could use AI to analyze everything, adapt on the fly, and build your entire strategy around cold, hard data? And that is the exact problem XHUNT says it can solve. It's not just another map on your phone. They're positioning it as a full-blown intelligence platform. In fact, they literally call it an AI cheat code for hunting. Yep, that's a direct quote from their own description. It's a pretty bold claim, isn't it? They're basically promising to give you an almost unfair advantage by taking all that uncertainty and guesswork off the table. So how in the world does it do that?
Okay, so let's look past the slogan for a second. At its core, XHUNT is a hunting intelligence platform. What that fancy term really means is that it's a system designed to take a massive pile of data. We're talking real-time weather, your exact location, the terrain, animal patterns, and use AI to translate it all into a plan you can actually use.
All right, let's break down the first huge piece of this puzzle, and it's probably the most important factor in any hunt: the wind and the weather. This is where the app claims to give you a major edge. And look, we're not talking about the little cloud icon on your phone's default weather app. This is professional-grade stuff. You get interactive maps, like animated wind maps, so you can literally watch where your scent is blowing. You get barometric pressure maps that can help you predict when animals are going to be on their feet and feeding. It's a whole meteorological toolkit, but built specifically for a hunter. But having all that data is one thing. Knowing what to do with it, that's the real challenge. And this is where the AI really flexes its muscles. XHUNT takes all that environmental info and builds you a custom-made playbook for your hunt. And the best part is, it's incredibly simple. You just tell the app what you're hunting, when you're going, and where you'll be. The AI then goes to work, crunching all the numbers on everything: weather, terrain, even the phase of the moon. And in just a few seconds, bam, you get your custom report. So what's actually in this report? Well, it's not generic advice. It's a super detailed plan that tells you the absolute best times to be in your stand, exactly how to play the wind for your specific setup, and maybe my favorite feature, it gives you backup plans in case the conditions suddenly change. It's a strategy that can change, not one that's set in stone. But this is where it gets really cool. That AI report isn't just a static document you read once. Nope. It's a living, breathing plan that you can interact with. And that leads us to the app's most powerful tool. You see, the app has two kinds of AI. There's a general chat for asking basic questions, but the real powerhouse, which comes with the Pro plan, is the Report AI Assistant. This thing has full context. It has already read and understood your entire custom report. So you can ask it, hey, the wind just shifted to the west. What's my plan B? And it doesn't give you a generic answer. It gives you a specific, actionable answer based on your location, your species, and your original plan. Now, of course, none of this high-tech stuff matters one bit if you can't use it where you actually hunt, which, let's be honest, is usually in a place with zero cell service. Well, the app was built with that exact reality in mind, with tools that work in the field, not just when you're on Wi-Fi at home. The secret sauce is its offline mode. Before you head out, XHUNT automatically saves your reports, your maps, and all your data to your phone. So even when you're deep in the woods and have zero bars, your entire strategic plan is still right there in your pocket. It's truly a field-proof tool. So how does it work? There are two plans. The standard version gets you the core AI reports and the basic mapping tools. But the Pro plan is where you unlock all the really powerful stuff. Their absolute best weather engine, unlimited conversations with that specialized AI assistant, better offline maps, and even tools for managing your food plots.
So, to wrap it all up, the XHUNT Advantage is all about making that big shift from guessing to knowing. It's about getting a personalized strategy for your specific hunt that can adapt in real time as things change. It's pretty much like having a seasoned hunting guide and a professional meteorologist in your pocket, 24/7. And that kind of leaves us with one last really fascinating thought. We've talked about what this technology can do today, but just imagine where this is going. If an AI could truly learn your land, every trail, every wind pattern, every single animal movements over years and years, what's the first thing you would ask it?